Hey, Vic Warriors. It's me, Lady Panther, here again with Shadow, aka the sweet little donut. She has asked of me to tell you guys to forgive her appearance because right now she's a little dirty. We had some intermittent rain here in Georgia, and then the land guys decided to come, and when they leaf blow, they don't care about the aesthetics of your car. They will blow wet dirt around, and so she kind of looks like a leopard around the back end and on the top because she's got dust spots all over the place. Look at that engine. It's coming along quite nicely. But on this day, guys, she and I are here to talk about this guy right here. This is your blower motor fan assembly. And we recently replaced this particular item on this beautiful car. Now, going forward, why would I need to replace this thing? Well, here's the thing. If you ever discover that you put your car in idle park, and your car proceeds to start running hot and your air conditioner is running, but it is not running AC, cool air, it is just running hot air, then you will probably 9 times out of 10 find that this is the problem. And we're going to go over a little bit of nomenclature, and then we're going to view it from the vantage point of the engine here. So let's walk through. First things first, she's going to be sitting up in a similar fashion like this, guys. Okay. This part is going to be facing towards your engine bay. And this part will be going away. Like I said, we're going to get inside and we're going to take a greater look at that. But you will discover in replacing her that it is really easy. You only have 1, a 2, a 3. And if you're somebody who had some older model, 4 bolts, and the remaining part on the brush of the bottom of the unit is not even clamped, the majority of the time you can just, again, with a Crown Victoria, guys, it is really easy to fix minute issues like this because they are plug and play. Also, your solenoid here, and that's connected, normally that will burn out before your actual blower motor goes out on you. We have decided to keep it because, you know, places like AutoZone, O'Reilly, Advanced Auto, they no longer take back things like this. It doesn't have a core. And so going forward, as we walk into the inside brains of this beauty, okay, because if you are beautiful, you better have brains, is as follows. As I was speaking of, make sure your car is in cool, like it's actually had time to cool down, because we don't want any incidents like you scalding your face off and then looking like a dark Batman villain. But that's the bolt number 1 at the top we talked about. That's got to go. Once you remove her, you will notice that she easily just slides and pops right on up. Okay, then you got your power steering, okay, reservoir here. You'll remove that top bolt there, okay, and then from there you'll note, just like that over there, it's gonna pop right on up, right to the top. You don't have to disconnect any lines from this nor the other. And guys, let me digress. Okay, I am a woman with petite hands, and so it may be easier for me to be malleable and manipulate and bend things in and out of here because I can reach up under things a little bit faster because I do have piano fingers. Some guys have thicker hands, so you may actually have to detach this line. But again, for safety purposes, for all intents and purposes, you should want your car to be cooled again before you decide to detach anything that is running hot fluids through it, because anything under pressure will blow you away, just like electricity will blow you away. And baby, we don't want you to meet your creator because you decided to play early on a powerful machine. Also, let's get down in here. That other bolt that I was talking to you about, guys, I'm gonna get down in here with this. Right as you're disconnecting this, there is another bolt feature right here, okay? Next to that power steering pump you just removed, that bolt. Once you take her out and once you unplug the unit, okay? Once you unplug this unit right here, guys, and take those 3 bolts out, and like I say, move your coolant and your power steering out the way, she should slide right up like a Rolodex card. Simple and plain. And once you pop her out, you should slide the other one straight down, okay? Like an old school credit card. And tighten back up all your bolts and fixtures. And what you will have replaced is your blower, motor fan, and motor assembly. When you turn the car on, I recommend that you just reset all your essence. So again, remember, when it comes to your air condition, what you want to do is make sure when you turn your Crown Victorias, Grand Marquis, Lincoln Town cars off, they should never be in max air, nor should you ever have them set to the offsetting when you turn your vehicle off. You will need to have that guy, okay, in norm air, mix, defrost, etc. Any of those that I just aforementioned outside of the first 2, okay? And then turn your car on, turn the key in the ignition, and you should hear that brand new blower motor fan kick on and when she starts to sing, you should have that cool air come on. You will hear your air compressor go and then from there you will have AC in a car that is no longer running hot. Now that we have gone over all of that, things that I may potentially do now that I look at my engine bay, I really would like to figure out a way where we can do a K&N head and do a K&N head and still use the cooling hood, or find a specialty air filter that we can put in here and still utilize the cooling hood. I've seen a lot of videos where people have figured out ways to attach K&N piping and K&N head filter, but I want to continue to use this for a maximum cooling air efficiency direct into my engine. I think that would be something that would add versatility to those modifications that we have seen, so people have duplicitous references to stem from. And another thing that I have been working on quietly that I'm kind of proud of is, as you can see, I decided to cover, not only did I detach, but I decided to cover that armrest, and I'm going to call this the Granddad's armrest in the Crown Vic. I went to a little cheap upholstery section in Hobby Lobby. They had some leather, pleather, gator material on sale. It was dirt cheap, y'all. And I mean, everything's dirt cheap right now except hand sanitizer and peace. And so I want you to understand that this here, okay, I took it all off. I wrapped it. I bound it down with some C-clamps, let it dry and cure. Then I C-clamped down the door and let it dry. Now, anybody who's taking this door apart knows that you got 3 bolts. You got that one on the side that sits down there. You got the 2 on the bottom that sit underneath. Detach your assembly. Detach your door pieces and parts from the back. Unloose the door, and what you'll notice, and people think that these can't be fixed once they start to lift up like that one over there. Let's zoom in on her because she's next. But you see how that lip starts to come up? People think that that can't be restored, but that's not true. Once they start to lift up like that, either you can decide to detach them, or glue them back down, or customize or modify its appearance as I have over here. If you decide to take your door panel off, guys, what you'll notice is that there's 3 screws, okay, behind this guy, and you can unscrew them and the vessel that is connected to it, and you can wrap this guy in different leathers, cloths, take off the cushion will still be there, and you can wrap it, and you will have something beautiful to replace that old padding that's there. And again, this is a granddad's armrest inside a Crown Vic. I think that is something that's really cool and unique. And if you guys want further detail on this, or if you want to detach your parts, send it to me and me wrap it in some type of specialty design for you, I can do that. And you can hit me up through my email that is in the descriptions below. So click on that in the description of this channel. Also click on that if you want to get in contact with me in reference on how to do this. I'm also working on the vents, guys, so give me some time. I actually sprayed I taped this off, just kind of did a little light spray of some silicone spray paint I found. Believe it or not, the white's gonna go away because I've actually got to go through in the vents and clean them up. That's just dust and residue from the cleaner I use, but I think that looks really dope when you stand off from it. And also, in addition to that, what we are going to have next, guys, again, probably sometime within the next month and a half, is we're going to put spacers on this guy, and we're going to put 2-inch spacers on this guy. So those wheels you see, those already beautiful Firestone wheels you see, we're going to bring them out. We're going to pop them out, and that's going to add a little bit more of a profile of aggressiveness to an already beautiful Crown Victoria. And again, guys, this is Lady Panther. We are in Vic City. We replaced again, blower motor fan and its assembly, so we could have one that is brand new, so you don't have to ride around without your air on in a hot, humid summer and accidentally die of heat stroke in traffic. Shadow and I are always happy to see you. It pleases us deeply when you come and visit us for these little small tips, tricks, and customs and easy modifications here on this channel. If you like what you see, please click below. Click that watermark beneath you on the video in the right-hand corner. And we love when you like, click, subscribe, share, join, get in a discussion, new topics, guys. And even if it's things you already know or familiar with, it's always good to have a refresher or a tip box page you can come to, just so you can say, hey, I remember that, or gee whiz, that's something new. Again, I like to see the appearance of you guys, Crown Vic, out here all over the country. And I'd also like to join in on Crown Vic forums, just in case there's anything new that is popping up, events, etc. And again, guys, bless you. I hope you are safe. I hope you are well in your Vic City. I hope that you find harmony as you are working hard on your beautiful toys out here, guys, and ladies and girls too. Yeah, because we ride high. And we will see you next time. Peace out. Wow, wow, wow.